there, subscribe to this channel.
What is up, guys? This is the Zoostuber, and today I'm here with my details roundup of all the information we've gotten on The Walking Dead Season 5 finale. This video will not contain any spoilers. It's all purely legitimate and official things that have just been released by AMC and Entertainment Weekly, and with interviews from the cast members. Nothing leaked or anything like that. So if you don't want to know any spoilers, then that's good, because you're not going to find any here. If you don't want to know anything about the finale in general, then I wouldn't watch this video, because I will be detailing what we know so far, and yeah, you guys get the deal. So here's your chance to leave. Leave a like before you leave, and here we go. So the episode has been officially titled Conquer, and the little synopsis that we got from AMC reads as this: Daryl finds trouble while on a run. Rick and the group feel like outsiders in Alexandria, where trouble approaches the gates. So that is pretty awesome. It sounds like it's going to be an intense and action-packed episode. On top of that, Norman Reedus, who plays Daryl, had this to say on his Entertainment Tonight interview just a few nights ago.
Wow, bring your Kleenex and you'll be screaming at your television.
Really?
Wow, bring your Kleenex, you'll be screaming at your television. Why will we be screaming at our television? Probably because someone dies. We won't need Kleenex if no one's going to die. So someone's going to die. Hopefully it's not Daryl. I personally like Daryl. I know people have their mixed opinions of him. A lot of people like him. A lot of people don't. Because they feel he's overpowered and things of that nature. But I don't think they're really going to kill off Daryl this soon. I feel like they're going to keep him around for a particular reason that I have discussed before. He's going to take a certain other character's death from the comics. I'm not going to spoil anything because this is a spoiler-free video, but you know about that if you read the comics. And on top of it all, we know that the episode itself will be 90 minutes long, which is going to be longer than the normal episode. Yes, it's not going to be a full 90 minutes of actual footage. There's going to have to be time for commercials, and I don't know exactly how they're going to, give the commercials their time in this episode, because I know sometimes they'll change it up a little bit, because I know it's usually like a 42-minute episode, and then the rest of the time is commercial time, but they could mix it up a little bit more here in this 90-minute episode, so we'll have to wait and see. Either way, we do get a longer than normal episode, which is cool. And why do we need a longer one? It's just because someone big dies. We'll have to wait and see. I really don't know. And also, before I forget, I did read back, if you got the Entertainment Weekly magazine, where it had Norman Reedus on the front of it with his tank top and his arrows, and it said "Bite Me." They did talk about some information that was included in the Entertainment Weekly article published about The Walking Dead Season 5B, and it does include some interesting, definitely some paragraphs here that does, in my opinion, confirm that we will in fact see the Pete Anderson storyline from the comics at Alexandria in the second half of Season 5, and will most likely be the season finale leading into the No Way Out story arc and so forth. Now, some of you are like, well, how do you know this? What is this? How are you getting this? Well, I'm going to read to you this little excerpt from the article, and you'll decide for yourself. And this, keep in mind, this is from the official Entertainment Weekly article published in their magazine, and it was from when they were on set interviewing the cast. So with that in mind, let me get into this. Andrew Lincoln has something to say to the man he currently has in a headlock, and he is not mincing words. F you, he murmurs. F you, F you. While the volume does not rise, the intensity does. F you. These unscripted sweet nothings continue to be whispered into the ear of the other actor, who shall remain nameless, on the set of The Walking Dead in Sonoya, Georgia. Lincoln is not trying to psych the guy out, but rather psych himself up for the scene. It works. When the action starts, the men launch into a brutal fight, and Lincoln goes into full animal mode, his face becoming a disgusting mask of blood, spit, and snot. It is a remarkable display, showcasing a level of physical and emotional commitment the likes of which this visitor has never seen on the set of a TV show, and there are no cameras rolling to capture it. Even in rehearsal, Lincoln knows only one speed. Exhausted after this walkthrough, the man who plays Rick Grimes retreats to take a seat and rehydrate with a bottle of water. His castmates, many of whom are not even filming today, but, in the ultimate sign of respect, have stopped by on their day off to watch Lincoln do his thing in this pivotal scene, give him his space. So that is pretty cool, guys. It definitely screams the Rick versus Pete fight from the comics after we find out, I'm just going to do a little quick summary, that we find out Pete is an abusive husband to Jesse Anderson and his son, and Rick takes him down because, he had to. He had to. So if Rick's not fighting Pete, then I don't know who he's fighting. That's just my interpretation. I want to know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below and let me know. And as always, if you liked and heard what you saw here today, hit that subscribe button. And if you have not taken the survey that I have been putting in the description of my past couple videos, I would really like you guys to take that. It would really help me out. It's for one of my classes. It's just a quick 13 question survey. It's mostly just multiple choice and things like that. And the more responses I get to the survey, then the better this whole project will do. So if you guys can help me out with that, it would mean a lot. I know a lot of you already have, but if you haven't, there's a link in the description. It would really help me out. Thank you in advance, and thank you to everyone who has already taken it. I'll see you guys later for a few more videos, and have yourselves a nice day.